One of the hardest things here in week one is some number changes and whatnot, as number 6 for Argyle goes back deep. And that's supposed to be Alex Gonzalez is number 6, right? No, not anymore. Alex playing a little baseball now down at Baylor. Hayden Stewart is number 6. He's back deep for Argyle, along with a newcomer. Moved in from Tomball, number 3, Cash Walker, was an all-district receiver for the Tomball Cougars last season, and he is also back deep at about the 10-yard line. We'll give you that Cinch Cleaners uniform update here in just a moment. As we are just about underway, Renier Reyes kicking it off end over end. It's going to be Cash Walker taking it to the 10-yard line, straight up across the 20 to the 25, and he's going to be brought down right there. He's going to be stood up. There it looked like Hunter Huggins making the stop for the Decatur Eagles as we check that Argyle offense. C.J. Rogers is the quarterback this season, 6'2", 192-pound senior. He got a little bit of playing time last year, ran the ball quite a bit. As far as throwing the ball, 7 out of 12, 95 yards, a couple of touchdowns, 1 interception. Got some offers already from UT Permian Basin. East Central Oklahoma also has offered CJ. Here's a handoff, Tito Bice. He's got tons of running room, and he's going to go 40, 30, down the right sideline, 15, 10, 5, and we start off 2020 with an Argyle touchdown.
Welcome to Eagles season, ladies and gentlemen.
74-yard touchdown run for Tito Bice. 6 on the board for the Eagles.
There was a wide hole on the right side of that line, and he just split through there. I think you and I could have possibly made it through that hole.
Clark could have made it through that hole.
Let's not get crazy now.
Wow, what a way to start this season. Tito Bice back for the first time since week 7, I believe it was. Extra point, Cayden Dodson is good out of the hold of Sutton Lee. 11:43 to play in the first quarter. It's already Argyle 7 and Decatur nothing. But I want to go ahead and continue to touch just a little bit on that Argyle offense that we didn't get to talk about a whole lot. I mentioned C.J. Rogers, and then, of course, we got to call the Tito Bice play. Tito, a senior, 5'9", 193 yards, ran for 757 yards a season ago before injuring his knee. But in his sophomore season, ran for over 1,500 yards and 26 touchdowns as a sophomore. Tons of offers already for Tito to play college ball, including Navy, Georgetown, Incarnate Word, all wanting the services of Tito Bice. The big boys up front may be the strength, and we'll talk a lot about those guys throughout the season. And you know Clark will. The Chippewa lineman down there, Clark McNulty, is going to talk about the offensive line a lot all season. But you got some new faces out there. You got Cole Kirkpatrick, who's been around, the senior, over almost 1,600 yards receiving last season with 28 touchdowns. Has 12 offers already, does Cole. But other receivers, Cash Walker, we mentioned him earlier. Hayden Stewart, also one of the starting receivers for Argyle this season. And then, of course, the tight end, Jasper Lott, another one. His 17 Division I offers. I mean, we're talking the Auburns, the Georgias, those kind of schools. So got some talent for sure on the Argyle offense, as Cayden Dodson will kick off following that 74-yard Tito Bice touchdown run. It's high, it's end over end, and it's going to be taken by James Lewis at the 10-yard line. He's going to go all the way across the right to the middle of the field. He's going to be hammered right there as he gets across the 16-yard line. A little trash talking, it looks like. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for Argyle is Knox Scoggins. Argyle's backup running back, and he's the one that made that stop. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And let's talk about the Eagles offense. Their starting quarterback injured in preseason. So a sophomore, Preston Escobar, we'll make sure here. Yeah, that's who's starting at quarterback for them, a 5'7", 160-pound sophomore. Cameron Ferguson will be the tailback. Carter Houchin is the fullback. 1st and 10. Man in motion for Decatur. It's going to be handoff to Cameron Ferguson up the middle. He's going to be tripped up. Gain of a couple out to about the 19-yard line for Cameron Ferguson. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year. Only 4 carries for Ferguson last year. The receivers are Creed Hafer, David Juarez, Thomas Rainey, and James Lewis. Up front for Decatur, Hayden Philpott, the center. Colby Wilson and Jake Barrow, the guards. Jack Stone and Aiden Mist are the tackles. Here's Ferguson off the right side, though, and he's got some room this time and a first down before Hunter Roberts can drag him down at the 35-yard line, but that's a Decatur Eagle first down. 17-yard pickup that time.
That right side of the line for Decatur definitely was able to seal off, anything we had coming out of our backfield to try to stop that. So we have to make sure that we can get those edges and seal them.
2 receivers stacked to either side for Decatur. Quick pass out by Escobar, and he's going to hit David Juarez, who's going to be run out of bounds. A nice gain on a easy little quick hitter there. Caleb Murdoch runs him out of bounds on the far sideline at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup for Decatur to leave second down and 3. And that's actually that's smart play there for Decatur. You got this sophomore quarterback, Robert, and just do these little quick hitters and let him get his confidence up a little bit.
Yeah, just chip away at whatever you can get. And, if you're getting 7-yard gains or something like that, go for it. Oh, a little movement up there.
I tell you, one of the things that
Ball start on the offense, number 11, 5-yard penalty, second down.
I tell you, Decatur's taking a little, something out of Argyle's playbook. They're doing the no huddle, so they're going to take advantage of the temperature and trying to wear out our defense as well.
We didn't mention new offensive coordinator for Argyle. Pretty successful on play 1. Jason Bachtel, the offensive coordinator for Argyle this season. Here is Preston Escobar. He's just going to keep it on the quarterback draw, and he's going to pick up about 5 out to the 42-yard line. Leave third down and about 4 for Decatur.
Yeah, big Cameron Ferguson in the backfield as their running back, and he is a good lead blocker for Escobar on that run.
Third down and 4. Take the end around, run an option to the right side, and hit in the backfield, but he gets free, and he's close to a first down, does Ferguson. Hunter Roberts hit him in the backfield. He was able to get away from that, and he's going to be stopped just short. Jasper Lott makes the stop after about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 4th down and 1, and the offense remaining on the field here for Decatur.
It's a good old read option play, keying on that outside linebacker, see if he's going to squeeze, if he's going to keep and run inside or pitch out.
2 receivers right, 1 left for Decatur. They'll do the check with me and look at the sideline. You got to remember, as I say some of these things, a lot of people are watching and they're like, yeah, we see that. There's still some people that are just listening, so I try to paint the picture as best I can. So here's that quarterback sneak, the draw, and nice job breaking a tackle there by Escobar to be able to just squeeze across the line to gain. Grant Mirabal, the sophomore middle linebacker for Argyle, makes the stop after a gain of only a couple, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Decatur at their own 47.
Defensive front for us did a great job of making initial contact in the backfield, but just that last push by the left side of their line helping me forward.
Play 7 of the drive here for Decatur, 9.5 to play here, first quarter. Argyle leads 7-0. Going up top on the right side, and that ball is caught. There's going to be a flag down, but the pass is complete to David Juarez. Hunter Roberts probably be called for pass interference here, but a nice job by Juarez to make that catch and keep his feet in bounds for the 25-yard gain.
That's one thing we're going to have to continue to work on. It's something we've worked on every year, is really keeping in the face of that receiver, and I think he just had a chest bump.
Pass interference on the defense. That penalty decline. Result of the play is a 1st down.
Well, David Juarez is going to catch a few. 6 foot, 180-pound senior for Decatur. Averaged 20 yards a catch last year. Had 25 catches, 507 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So he's going to catch a ball or 2 before the night's over. 1st down and 10. Decatur at the Argyle 27-yard line, 28-yard line. 9:25 to play in this first quarter. Started off the first play of this game. It's a 74-yard touchdown run for Tito Bice for Argyle. Here's a screen pass inside again, David Juarez. He'll have the catch, and he'll get a couple to about the 25-yard line. Logan May, number 27 for the Eagles, up to make the stop from his linebacker spot.
Defensive guys are doing a great job of making some penetration and at least getting in the backfield. So I don't know if they're trying to play a soft line to open up. We're sticking back in zone.
2nd down and 7 for Decatur. Ball at the Argyle 25-yard line. Juarez comes in motion, fake to him, but the hand to Cameron Ferguson running right. Ty Johnson wraps him up around the ankles and drags him down. Might have picked up a yard to the 24, and that's going to be it. Leave a 3rd down and about 6.5 for Decatur.
Ty's already got several tackles on the night. We just started this, so he's going to be a menace up front.
It's really hard for me, by the way, to always – I'm used to saying the mascot and not – but I try to say Decatur, so I'm not always saying the Eagles. So we're like, 3rd down and about 6. Play 10 of the drive for the Decatur Eagles. And here's the end around. It's David Juarez, absolutely nowhere to go. Black shirts all around him, including Darren Chapa. Will Ramsey comes up from one of the safety spots as well, and it'll be a 4th down.
That's a heck of a pursuit by Chapa out there to really key on that guy, maintain, not try to take the bite as he made a move, and did a great job of wrapping up, taking him down. Big play here.
4th down and 6 from the 24. Decatur going for it. 2 receivers to either side for Decatur. Ferguson to the right of the quarterback Escobar, who's in the shotgun, marks out the signal calls, now looks at the sideline. Cinch cleaner uniform update. Decatur wearing their white jerseys with blue sleeves, blue pants, blue helmets with a white D on the helmet.
They're going up to 83, I bet. Nope.
Oh, hang on, we must have a pre-snap penalty or something. I never heard a whistle. Timeout.
Okay.
We got a timeout, looks like. So a timeout, and Robert will take
prior to the delay.
Hang on, let's find
Timeout.
Let's hear from Dan Rowe.
Decatur.
Head official tonight, a referee. 7:34 to play in this first quarter. Argyle leading Decatur 7-0. And who is bringing us our broadcast tonight? Who's bringing us quarter number 1, Mr. Hudgens?
Well, tonight's first quarter is made possible by the generous support of Brian McCarty over at 407 Barbecue, Bill and Monica Utter at Bill Utter Ford, State Farm agent Matt Ports, Will Woods over at Magnolia Realty, Fifth Gear Automotive, Brian and Shelley Stone with Shout Out Promotions, Brian Conister at Cardinal Financial, Dr. David Dyer at Argyle Orthodontics, and our title sponsor and sponsor of the pregame show, Wes and Lisa Spence with Waxahachie Autoplex. The Argyle Eagle Booster Club thanks all these very cool sponsors for their support.
And as always, we've got some shout-outs. We want to throw these out. Zach Stewart's grandparents listening tonight, Paul and Jane Sylvie, listening from Overton, Texas. And so they are the parents, actually, of the CFO for Argyle ISD, Liz Stewart. So thanks for listening in or watching, right? 4th down and 6. Big play here for the Argyle defense. Same formation, 2 receivers to either side for Decatur. Escobar is going to roll out to his right. Gets a nice block from Ferguson. He's going to throw deep toward the end zone, and that is incomplete. But Caleb Murdoch had his hands on the back of David Juarez. Kind of just seemed like maybe some incidental contact, but the flag is thrown.
I don't understand how that was a catchable ball.
Well, unless he wants to call a hold. No.
Pass interference. Number 13 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
But maybe they're saying the reason it was uncatchable is because Caleb wasn't letting him go north and south.
So I guess so. But you know what? That's some of the things we're just going to have to clean up. And, hey, being the first game of the year, not having all the practices and everything that they'd like to have, you're just going to have mistakes like that. We'll get them cleaned up.
So that will be a first down for Decatur. So I will put them at 1st and goal just inside the Argyle 10-yard line. They take too long. I mean, Argyle was, what, one play, 74 yards. What is this all about? 4.5 minutes off the clock, this one. 1st and goal. Escobar is going to keep it. Oh, nice job getting around his block is Davis Elsey, Argyle outside linebacker. Elsey came in 87 tackles a season ago, 14 tackles for loss. Well, there's 1 tackle for loss so far in 2020.
I remember working with Davis back when he was in Argyle Youth Sports, and he was a stud back then. Look at him now.
You have to have 2 parents that are over like 6 feet.
That's true. That's true.
2nd down and goal. Ball now at the 11-yard line. Oh, and one of them played a little basketball at Baylor, so that,
we won't hold that against him. Look at the pursuit there in the backfield.
Screen pass on. He's lit up as he makes the catch. Cameron Ferguson catches the screen pass, but Zach Stewart, whose grandparents we know are tuned in or watching, makes the stop back at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
I think our defense has ratcheted things up a little bit. I don't think they like being this close to their end zone.
Yeah, exactly. That's they were able to move it a little bit out here in the middle. Get down close, and Argyle tighten things up a little bit. Jasper Lott is checked back in on the defensive front. Ty Johnson and Darren Chopper still out there. 3rd down and goal from 14. Escobar looking to throw. He's under some pressure. He's flushed out. He's rolling to his right. He's just going to throw it up for grabs in the end zone. And Murdoch, nice defense there against David Juarez, and that pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And We'll see what Decatur does. I'm sure they'll just go for it again here. They do have a decent field goal kicker, but he's not a great leg. Let's see. It looks like they're bringing him in, though.
Again, that was one of the keys to the game we talked about earlier, was that we have to make sure that we keep pressure on this young quarterback. I mean, he looks good so far, but I think we continue to get back there and our big guys up front really put the fear of God into him. Hey, could be a long night for the Decatur Eagles.
Left-footed kicker, Rainier Reyes. And, 5'3", $120. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have a big leg for sure. Kick is on its way. It's low, line drive kick, but it is good.
Somebody got a hand on
31-yard
that.
field goal for Rainier Reyes and the Decatur Eagles. 5:57 to play first quarter. Argyle 7, Decatur 3. We're back with more Eagle football in just a moment.
The team at Noble Classic Homes, your local master home builder and remodeler, has been Argyle's premier home builder since 1998. We can assist you in building your dream home, remodeling, or even storm restoration. Noble Classic Homes has been selected by D Homes as best of the best home builders from 2011 through 2017 and best of Denton County every year since 2015. Visit our new office located at 9998 Hilltop Road in Argyle and check out our award-winning website at nobleclassichomes.com. Let us build the dream your family will call home. Go Eagles!
407 Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles. Named the very best barbecue in all of DFW several times over, 407 Barbecue offers an array of award-winning smoked meats, including mouth-watering brisket and rib. If you're brave enough, try to tackle on your own Spudzilla. No plate is complete without one of their world-famous sides either. And don't get out the door until you round out your trip with a bowl of Grandma's Banana Pudding. 407 Barbecue is family-owned and operated by your neighbors right here in Argyle. See their menu and catering options online at 407bbq.com or see for yourself at I-35W exit 407. 407 Barbecue.
If I'm not mistaken, Robert Hudgens has a drive summary for us.
Well, this drive summary is brought to you by Dave and Kathy Salisbury over at the real estate station. Decatur Eagles, 14 plays for 69 yards. Took 5 minutes, 47 seconds off the clock and resulted in 3 points.
So Argyle will have the ball at their own 30-yard line. Clark, come in, Clark.
Free kick out of bounds.
Hey, I know that it made us excited.
Ball replaced at 30-yard line. First down.
Braden Baker.
We'll come to Clark right after this play. Braden Baker has checked in at running back for Argyle. Torn ACLs both of the last 2 seasons. Not going to, by far, not by far, but he is the fastest kid on the team. We'll put it that way. As the pass is a little overthrown here. It was intended for Hayden Stewart going down the middle.
That just shows you the strength of CJ's arm, though. He comes out here, pass thrown like that. Great ball, just a little too long.
Second down, 10. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap back, fake to Braden Baker. Going to go deep again. This time it's Cash Walker. He's going to have to slow down a little bit, and he makes the catch. Makes a nice move at the 25. Now running to the right toward the end zone. Argyle Eagle touchdown, a 70-yard touchdown pass. C.J. Rogers to Cash Walker. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
It's hard to recap these drives when they're 1 or 2 plays, but I like it. We'll take it.
Next one will be 3. It's not going to take long at all. We got to come up with a nickname for Cash Walker, but we won't call him Money. We had that one. That's kind of etched in stone. That's like in the Hall of Fame for Drew Estrada. So we got to figure out something else for Cash Walker. Because you don't. What a great name it is by Sage called Cash. Extra point by Cayden Dodson is good. 5:43 to play in the first quarter. New scores: Argyle 14, Decatur 3. Now the Chippewa lineman. Clark, I know you had something for us down there. Clark McNulty. Hello, Clark. Sports. Clark. Football. Ball. Okay, well, we've lost Clark. We'll get back to Clark. Oh.
Check.
There he is. Talk to us.
Well, what I was going to say is watching the defense come off the field, they looked really gassed, and what we needed was just a longer than 2-play drive from our offense, kind of let them reset. I know we love these real fast-paced offense. We love the long scores. They're pretty. But remember, our boys have been out there for 14 plays already, and it's 102 down here. So let's see what we get coming back out after this kickoff.
So just to recap that drive.
You sure you got it?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure? I mean, it was difficult.
I mean, let me hang on. I don't know if I've got enough fingers.
Okay.
2 plays.
So we'll do it after the kickoff. We'll do a quick recap, and I say quick because it was quick.
Cayden Dodson, end over end. And the fair catch will be called there by David Juarez. Now we'll get back to that drive summary. And who's bringing us the drive summary as well?
Well, the drive summary is brought to us by Jeff Bassinger over at Argyle Storage, and he'll take care of you quickly, just like that last drive. 2 plays, yes, 2 plays spanning 70 yards results in 6 points plus the extra point, so an additional 7, which makes our score now 14-3, Argyle.
As Decatur comes back out for their second possession. And, yeah, Robert mentioned this off the air, that the only people that won't like those quick drives like that will be our defense. Or maybe on the air, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be. You're on the air. Here's Escobar. Takes the snap and keeps it himself, goes straight ahead to about the 29-yard line. Almost about 4.5 gain there for Escobar, the sophomore quarterback for Decatur. Was supposed to be the starting quarterback on the JV this season. Second down and 6.
Got to watch this defense during 2-a-days, and you know what? They ran just as much. Our scout team was running a hurry-up offense, so I think they got a lot of conditioning in. I think they're probably ready.
And it's going to be Cameron Ferguson with absolutely nowhere to go. Logan May and Chase Bunnell combined to make the stop for Argyle. A loss all the way back, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 9. And Gonzo 2.0 heard our shout out a while ago. He checked in. Alex Gonzalez down in Waco. He's listening to us and watching us. I'm so used to just saying listening to us. He's watching us. 0 for 3 on 3rd down for Decatur so far. Straight drop by Escobar, under pressure by Jasper Lott. He's going to take off running. He's got a little bit of room. Makes a nice move at the 30, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 34-yard line, just short of the first down by about a yard, and gain of 8. Made 4th down and 1, and he might have got hit, but you got to get the first down on that one. That's probably the sophomore inning.
Well, at 5'7" and 160, he's not the largest quarterback you're going to have out there, as well as being a sophomore, but now you can see why he got promoted.
Yeah.
He's looking good out there.
Definitely looked good running the football for sure. 4th down and a yard. Escobar running right this time. He's hitting the backfield, but able to get the first down, and a nice gain of about 4. We'll credit Davis Elsey there on the stop. He was the closest one. And that's first down for Decatur at their own 39-yard line. Lots of shout-outs to get to, by the way, so I'm going to run down a couple of these real quick. Everybody, when it's on TV, everybody wants their name heard, right? Well, I guess probably the other mindset is we can't go to the stadium, so we should at least get our name on the broadcast. Here's a handoff. Oh, in the backfield. About 4 black shirts in the backfield for Argyle. Chase Bunnell. Credit him with the stop. A loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down, 11. Eric Fields is trying to give us nicknames for Cash Walker. So we'll think about those, Eric. We'll think.
We'll tell you, man, going up the middle is nothing doing for the Decatur Eagles, but if they're able to keep that outside containment, it could be trouble.
2nd down, 11. Option play to the right side, and the pitch this time and running down the sidelines. He's going to step out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Is a new running back in there, by the way, Landry Phipps, number 23. He was run out of bounds by Jacob Robinson, another sophomore. That sophomore class, by the way, for Argyle is stacked. My daughter's a cheerleader, and she's part of that sophomore class, and we've known for years that they were going to be a great class when they came up. And so several sophomores on this Argyle varsity, and they're going to get quite a bit of playing time this year.
It's great to know that the next generation coming up, we've got a lot of good football ahead for us.
3rd down and 7 here for Decatur from their own 42-yard line. Escobar takes the snap, He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. Now he's just going to take off running. He's going to end up going out of bounds. Jacob Robinson runs him out again. Gain of maybe a yard to the 43-yard line. As my oldest daughter is listening as well, up in White, Texas, Caitlin. And Mitch Cullen, who's been in this booth with us a lot, but he's decided to vacation, and he's in Colorado. So Rhonda and Mitch Cullen are tuned in. Aaron Inman tuned in tonight as well as Grandpa Davey, Grandpa of Wes and Jack Tucker, listening in Florida. So we appreciate him tuning in. Carlos Gonzalez, Lupe.
Timeout. Decatur. Second charge timeout of the half.
And a timeout for Decatur. And we'll take it with them. 3:26 to play first quarter. Argyle leading 14-3 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Wow. Thank you, Argyle, for making Magnolia Realty Argyle's favorite choice for all things real estate. Thank you for your confidence and your trust in our team. We couldn't do it without you. From acreage, estates, custom-built homes, or existing homes, our team's decades of experience and innovative approach continue to produce unparalleled results. Find out what the rest of Argyle already knows when marketing their home. There is a difference. When Argyle thinks of real estate, they think of Magnolia Realty.
All right, punt formation now for the Decatur Eagles. Snaps a little low, but the punt is away, and it's going to hit and be picked up at the 20-yard line. Zach Stewart's got some room here on the right side. The wall is set up, lots of room. There's a flag. There's 3 of them, actually. This one's going to come back.
Yeah.
Zach Stewart all the way up to the Decatur 38-yard line before he's run out of bounds. Was a 42-yard return, but after that 37-yard punt, but that is going to come back, as it seems like everybody saw that that block. All right, I'm going to finish these up just really quick. Michael Toll, thanks for tuning in, buddy. All the Schnabel family, Darren, the whole group, and Stacy Schnabel and all our friends. I got to mention, I always got to say Reed. And Reed's name. Reed gets sad. He gets mad at me if I don't.
Illegal blindside block on the return team. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's going to be first down Argyle.
And no, I will not leave out Haley and Jenna. Ty Homeyer, appreciate you tuning in tonight, Ty. And the great Judson Clark. Judson, we love you too, buddy. All right, so great return there for Zach Stewart. And I'm not sure that blindside block would have mattered. I think that the return still would have been just as successful, so you hate to see those sometimes. But nevertheless, it happened, and so Argyle has the ball.
Hey, listen, our guys are pumped to play football again.
Just want to hit somebody, right? They don't care. In the back.
Back, front, side. Hey, as the receiver and the giver of some of those blindside blocks myself, hey, got to do it every once in a while. But let's hope it doesn't kill a drive.
So after the mark-off, Argyle will have it 1st and 10 back at their own 11-yard line. Knox Scoggins this time has checked in at running back. And it's going to be a handoff to him running right behind Jasper Lott on the right side. And he's going to get about 4 yards out to the 15-yard line. Also out there leading the way, Sheridan Wilson, number 72. Got him a pancake block there, the 6'4", 278-pound junior for Argyle. The offensive front for Argyle, Blake Spence goes 256 and 258, and he's the small one, by the way. 2nd down and 5 here for Argyle. Fake to Knox this time. Rogers all sorts of time back there. CJ looking. Now he's going to take off running, and then he's going to run out of bounds right about the line of scrimmage. He might have got a yard. Actually, he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and about 6. Nick Rubian, right guard, goes 268. Austin Criswell, the left guard, goes 265. Jack Tucker, left tackle, goes 285. And I mentioned Sheridan Wilson at 278. 3rd down and 6. First 3rd down for Argyle. Fake to Knox. Pass is low for Cole Kirkpatrick, and he can't make the catch. And he'll bring up 4th down. Number 1, Alfie Luna on the coverage there for the Decatur Eagles. And Argyle will have to punt.
Well, I think what they're going to find right now is just some of the timing. Being CJ's first year as a starter and trying to get timing with these guys, yes, they worked a lot over the summer and during the COVID break and everything, but it could take some time. Hopefully maybe by the second quarter.
Cayden Dodson will do the rugby-style punt, low-line drive. It's going to hit the 45, and David Juarez barely able to get away from that football. And it'll be down 40-yard punt, no return. And Decatur will set up shop at their own 45-yard line. The great Randy Collins, one of the former presidents of the Argyle Eagle Booster Club, is tuned in tonight as well. And Clark's much, much better half, Kim McNulty, has also need to give her a shout-out. So we'll let you give her a shout-out, Clark. How about that?
Hi, babe. I promise I'll come straight home after the game.
There we go.
Actually, I read the text, and she said keep his mic off.
Right, yes.
I'll bet.
2:16 to play here in this first quarter. Argyle leading 14-3. Decatur at their own 45-yard line. Handoff, Cameron Ferguson running right. He's got some room on that side. Nice spin move, and Darren Chappell will light him up as he crosses midfield into Argyle territory at the 49-yard line. That's a pickup of 6 for Ferguson. It'll be second down and 4.
Barrow and Stone and over in the guard and tackle for Decatur on that right-hand side are doing a good job of really double-teaming Ty over there and making his life hard. I mean, he does a great job of clogging that hole, but you got two big guys over there leaning against you. It's going to be hard to do anything.
Second down and 4 for Decatur. Clock running with 1:38 to play here in this first quarter. Argyle scored on the first play from scrimmage. Second down and 4, and Escobar will keep it himself, and big 55 Ty Johnson won't let him go anywhere. Had a little help in there as well from number 48, Carson Shaw, in at linebacker. No gain. It'll be third down and 4.
They didn't double team him that time. Actually tried to release and hit the linebacker, and Ty he got in there quick and easy.
The linebacker got away too, though. So that third down and 4. Decatur has ran the ball 17 times, only thrown it 4, so we'll see what they do here on third and 4 from the Argyle 49 late here in this first quarter. They're going to fake.
Yeah, let's say it looks like they're
Pass
probably.
on the throw,
Yes!
and it's intercepted. Caleb Murdoch has his first of the season. He's down the sideline, 40. Run out of bounds. Down to the 33-yard line of Decatur. A little miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver, and goes right into the hands of Argyle cornerback number 13, Caleb Murdoch, and a turnover for the Eagles.
Talk about being at the right place at the right time. He's right there, and it seemed like Escobar was throwing that ball right into his hands. Great job of getting back there and not taking a big hit running down that sideline.
Braden Baker has checked back in at running back here for Argyle. First down and 10 for the Eagles from the 33-yard line. It's Baker straight up the middle, showing that speed. Runs over a man, though, at the 25, down to the 15-yard line.
He is a weapon with that speed.
18-yard gain for Baker. Argyle wanting to go fast now. They don't even have time to get the chain set up before we give another handoff to Baker. Again, straight up the middle. And he's close to another first down, a pickup of 9. That kid's been waiting to play football for 2 full years, and he's finally getting his chance, and he's going to make the most of it.
Back behind Blake Spence and Austin Criswell. They're making a hole for him.
Second down and 2. It's Baker again on a big block. Baker steps over a defender, gets a first down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line is Braden Baker.
Jasper Lott was pulling and leading the way on that run.
First and goal from the 4. Going to give it to Baker again. Steps out of one tackle, but he's going to be hit at about the 3-yard line. It's going to be right about the line of scrimmage. May have lost a little bit there, did Baker. It'll be second down and goal.
I'd be interested to see how they're punching it up the middle so many times, or they end up bouncing it out the outside, because if they go over that left-hand side, there is nobody over there.
That's the end of the first quarter. Argyle leads Decatur 14-3 after one, opening night 2020. We're back with the second quarter in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club broadcasting.
Hey, Eagle fans, need a place to store all your championship trophies and medals? Yellow Door Storage, located at I-35W and Crawford Road next to the new emergency hospital, is a brand new Class A facility with climate-controlled and drive-up units, fully enclosed boat and RV storage, and a state-of-the-art security system. Whether you're moving into a new home, reorganizing your garage, or expanding your business, Yellow Door Storage is the solution for you. When you need to store, think Yellow Door.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Joe Bartram with CNN Mortgage. We are a privately owned mortgage lender since 1997, offering financing options designed for your family needs. CNN Mortgage is a proud sponsor of the Argyle Eagles. We have expanded and we invite you into our office right here in Argyle or our main office in Grapevine. CNN Mortgage is an active member of the community, so mention this ad and receive $550 towards the cost of your appraisal when we finance your next home. If you have dreams, we have solutions. CNN Mortgage is a licensed mortgage lender in the state of Texas. NMLS number is 148530. Joe Bartram's NMLS number is 1010778. Go Eagles!
North.
Second down and goal. Quick pass is incomplete. Cole Kirkpatrick went up to get the quick slant. It's incomplete. It'll be third down and goal.
There's not many times he's going to be dropping the ball like that. That would have been a difficult catch. He's up in the air. He's got two guys just about to sandwich him, so he'll get that.
Third and goal from the 4. This is the time you might see a little rebound type thing here to the sophomore, big number 28.
6'7".
Wayne Pritz. Cash Walker goes in motion. He'll go to his left. And there's the pass out toward Pritz. But instead, it is the big tight end, Jasper Lott, that makes the catch in the end zone for the Argyle touchdown. 4-yard pass. C.J. Rogers to Jasper Lott. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
There was nobody within the 76226 area code of those two guys over there. Wide open.
Great play call by new offensive coordinator Jason Bachtel. And the Eagles punch another one in. Another sophomore, Sutton Lee, is the holder. Logan May, our deep snapper for Argyle this season. And the extra point by Cayden Dodson is good. 11:52 to play in your second quarter. Our new score, Argyle 21, Decatur 3. We're back with more Argyle Eagle football right after this on AEBC Broadcasting.
Rapid Med Urgent Care provides state-of-the-art minor emergency care and primary care. We're just up the road at the corner of FM 407 and Chin Chapel Road. This fall, we'll also open a new Argyle location just next to the stadium. Checkups to cuts, broken bones, school vaccinations, sports physicals, and now our all-new telemedicine service, Rapid Med On Demand. Direct access to Rapid Med over the web. Now offering coronavirus testing results in 15 minutes. Rapid Med Urgent Care, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
The kickoff at the 3-yard line. Lets it bounce, and he's in a heap of trouble back there inside the 10, and he's going to be drugged down. First man to hit him there was Reed Palmer. They'll mark him out to about the 7-yard line. He ends up being driven back all the way back to about the 4. And I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. I think he thought he was so close to the sidelines it might go out of bounds, but then once it bounced really high, he's like, there's much of an option here. I got to catch this. So, and I believe, Robert, you have a drive summary.
I do have a drive summary. 6 plays, spanning 67 yards for 51 seconds and 7 points. You know what? The drive sponsor for that one is Lori Jacobson over at DFW Legacy Real Estate Group. We appreciate her for sponsoring that drive. And, hey, we got 6 plays instead of just the one. You got your money's worth now.
First and 10, Decatur. From their own 7, and Escobar runs the option left, but he's going to keep it himself, and he's got some room out close to the 20-yard line.
He is proven to be very slippery.
Rand Nash in for the Eagles to make the stop there. And it's a Decatur first down. Pick up a 13 that time for Preston Escobar, the sophomore quarterback for Decatur. Decatur. Very few teams huddle anymore, but you'll have a few teams that look at the sideline for quite some time.
Social distancing.
That's right. That's what it is. That's what it's about now. They thought about that many, many years ago, didn't they, when they started the no huddle. And there's another interception if he stayed in bounds. What's the call? Yeah, yep. Interception. If I'm not mistaken, who was that over there? Is that Ramsey? Will Ramsey with the interception for Argyle. Just stepped in front of the intended receiver. Another turnover for Argyle. They'll have the football at the Decatur 27-yard line.
If you've ever had the opportunity to be around Will Ramsey when he is in practice, he is one of the most intense, one of the most football intelligent players that you'll ever see, well beyond his 16 years.
Made a great play there. Read the receiver, knew what was going to happen, read the quarterback's eyes, jumped in front, got that interception. Here's a flip out to Knox Scoggins out of the backfield. He's got some room down the sideline, runs over a man as he falls across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Brody McClure on the stop that time for Decatur. Gain of about 8. It'll be second down and 2. Eagles up the line of scrimmage quickly. 2 receivers to either side. Scoggins again will go in motion. And now C.J. Rogers looking for some room. Makes a nice little stutter step. Now bounces outside and he finds some. He's going to have a first down, and he's run out of bounds at about the 16-yard line by Alfie Luna. A little smack talking over there after he runs him out of bounds. But a pickup of about 3 or 4 and another Argyle first down.
CJ's no small guy, 6'2", 192 pounds. He can be hard to bring down, and he is quick out there.
They'll go back to the tight end look now instead of the 2 receivers to either side. So Jasper Lott checks back in on the right side next to Sheridan Wilson. 2 receivers left, 1 right for Argyle. First down and 10. Fake to Scoggins. Pass over the middle. Cole Kirkpatrick is wide open. He's going to be hit as he makes the catch at the 5, and he falls forward to the 3-yard line. 13-yard gain that time for Argyle on a first and goal.
You knew you weren't going to keep the ball out of that guy's hands. Cole Kirkpatrick, man, he's showing up.
Makes a few catches.
Just a few.
63 last season. First down and goal from the 3. C.J. Rogers takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw toward Kirkpatrick. He goes up and makes the circus catch in the back of the end zone. Argyle touchdown. 3-yard touchdown pass. C.J. Rogers, Cole Kirkpatrick. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
I think that is called you got mossed. Reaching over the guy, bringing it in. Way to go, Cole Kirkpatrick.
We saw that from him a few times a year ago. Just that same type play. 28 touchdowns a year ago. And there's his first one of this season. Cayden Dodson back in once again for the extra point. Extra point is good, and Argyle putting on a clinic right now. 10:04 to play, second quarter. Our new score, Argyle leading Decatur 28-3. We're back with more Eagle football after this on Argyle Eagle Booster Club broadcasting.
Hello, neighbors, and welcome to another season of Argyle Eagle Sports. This is Jolette Ryan, owner of the Remax North Texas team located here in Argyle. And although my own Eagles have left the nest, like you, we are ready for some football. As a parent, I pray your children are healthy and safe and trust the faculty and coaches. Once again, it is our honor to serve as an all-sports sponsor for Argyle Sports, which for us is an annual labor of love. Remember, support our teachers, our teams, our first responders, and police. Come to the Remax North Texas team. We are ready to serve all of your real estate needs.
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Mr. Hudgens, I believe, has a draft summary for us. I got to come up with a nickname for him, too. I can't go to Ace, so I got to go to, that's, you know, so I got to come up with something better than just Hudgens.
Yeah.
Mr. Hudgens.
Yeah,
way too respectful.
Exactly. Wes and Lisa Spence over at Waxahachie Autoplex not only bring you this drive summary, but they bring you this radio broadcast. Last drive, 4 plays, 27 yards. They took a whopping minute and 6 seconds off the board, and already C.J. Rogers has 3 touchdown passes on the night.
Some new faces in for Argyle. We'll try to get those. Here's a little reverse. David Juarez has got it now running left, and Zach Stewart. Oh, he shakes off at Zach Stewart and a couple other would-be tacklers. Somebody hanging on there for dear life down at the bottom of the pile, though, after a gain of about 7. It looks like 51 jumps off the bottom of the pile, so that is Reese Mccue, another one who was injured a season ago. He gets his first stop of the 2020 season. 2nd down and 3. And following that gain of 7 for Decatur. Ball at their own 32-yard line. Escobar going to run the option to the left side. He's going to pitch. It's Phipps over there, I believe, or Andrew Phipps that's going to get the carry. And he's going to have a first down. Oh, sorry, that's number 20, not 23. So 20 is Jackson Carroll. 6 foot, 195-pound senior running back for the Decatur Eagles. So back-to-back 7-yard runs here for Decatur to get them out to their own 40-yard line where they have first down and 10. Option play again to the left side. Again, it's Carroll. And Carroll will have decent gain out to the 44-yard line. Pickup of about 4 and making the stop there. Gonzo 3.0. Ethan Gonzalez. He was injured in week 1 a season ago against Stephenville and was unable to play the rest of the season. He gets out there and makes a stop here. 4-yard pickup that time, 2nd down and 6.
Well, they're doing, I'm not going to say he was, but Ethan sure had a hard time getting away from that block. And I kind of saw a shirt kind of.
Oh, yeah, just kind of.
But we won't say that there was any holding.
Escobar keeping himself this time. Might get a yard to the 45-yard line. That time, Grant Mariball off the bottom of the pile for Argyle. And 3rd down and 5. Now for Decatur at their own 45-yard line. Three receivers right, 1 left this time for Decatur. Escobar claps his hands a couple of times, then looks to the sideline. 7:45 to play 2nd quarter. Argyle leading 28-3 with Robert Hudgens. I'm Kenny Arthur. Clark McNulty on the sidelines. The great Blake Jones producing. 3rd down and 5. Screen pass out to Carroll. Nowhere to go. Nice job reading that one that time by Cade Moore, who was checked in for Argyle. Wraps up Carroll around the feet. It ends up being a loss of a yard. Be 4th down and 6 here for the Decatur Eagles.
Cade Moore on a great job of just staying at home and keying on his on his receiver, keeping his eyes on the quarterback and making sure that he stays right there. And hey, great hit, great time to do it.
Argyle having a little confusion here on the personnel, but punt return is out there now. Zach Stewart stands back at the 20. He had 1 punt return for a touchdown a season ago. We've got a flag down. Delay a game.
Delay a game on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
See, stuff like that. If we didn't have Blake, there's no possible way. Like when I do baseball games sometimes, I'm trying to figure out how to connect everything. There's no way I would have the official mic'd up here at these games. It would be impossible.
He's just really loud and it's coming through our microphones.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's start. Let's get our. We'll wait till right after this punt because they aren't giving us enough time. So 4th down. Zach Stewart will go back deep again for Argyle. I'm not mistaken, he had 1 last year. Yeah, a 79-yard punt return last year for a touchdown for Stewart, but he won't be anywhere near this one as it will roll dead be down at the 31-yard line, 26-yard punt, no return. Now Robert can tell us who's bringing us our second quarter.
Well, thank you, Kenny. Tonight's second quarter is made possible by the generous support of Lori Jacobson at DFW Legacy Real Estate Group, Lisa Hemby at Closets by Design, Noble Classic Homes, Sherry Brunson at Cinch Cleaners, Point Bank, the beautiful Marge Bunn over at the Snooty Pig. She was so awesome this morning.
Braden Baker's grandmother.
Yeah, Braden Baker's grandmother. Jason Wiley at Argyle Fine Arts Preschool, Minerva Consulting, and sponsor of the halftime show, Dr. Gomez over at Rapid Med Urgent Care. Thank you to our great sponsors.
1st and 10, handoff. It is Braden Baker running left. He's got some room here on the sideline. He gets the corner, 45, and he's run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Jasper Lott on that left-hand side did a great job of almost decleating his guy over there to allow Braden to break loose.
15-yard gain for Braden Baker. Argyle at their own 47-yard line. And it's Baker again, straight up the middle. Breaks out of one tackle. He gets into Decatur territory to the 45-yard line. An 8-yard pickup that time for Braden. Second down at 2.
Sit there watching Austin Criswell that time, the left guard. He did a great job of locking up his man and pushing him 7 yards in the backfield, which got Baker up through there. Great gain.
Fake to Baker this time. A little toss out to Jasper Lott out in the flat. Gets a nice block from Cole Kirkpatrick. Steps out of bounds. Jasper was low on his shoulder to run over somebody, but steps out of bounds before at the Decatur 36-yard line.
I don't know if Luna wanted any part of trying to tackle Jasper. He's like, oh, please step out of bounds. Please step out of bounds.
Rogers looking to throw. Throws it toward the sideline here on the near side to Cole Kirkpatrick. He's hit immediately. Close to another Argyle first down. James Carroll on the stop for Decatur. A pickup of about 9 that time. Leaves second down and 1.
They're in very soft coverage against our receivers right now. They're giving them at least a 5-yard cushion, saying they're kind of in the bend, don't break type, but eventually this is going to break. We're picking up 7 to 9 yards at a chunk. But it's giving our defense time to rest.
Second down and a yard now for Argyle. Oh, low snap this time. Oh, tried to hand it off there. It looked like did CJ. Now he's looking. He's going to throw deep toward the end zone, and that ball well overthrown. Lots of contact down there, and folks hollering for a flag, but I think that was just a busted play. Looked like they might have been wanting to run the football. I was actually kind of concerned that maybe some linemen were going to go downfield on that one, but be third down the yard. C.J. Rogers, he completed 6 passes in a row before that one. Hands it off to Knox Goggins straight ahead, and he's going to have enough for a first down across the 25 to the Decatur 23-yard line. A 4-yard pickup for number 4, the 5'10", 189-pound junior running back.
C.J.'s getting off the line quick.
It's Knox again. Got a big hole on the left side this time. Gets a good block. And down across the 10 to the 9-yard line. Good block by Wayne Pritz. Downfield. 14-yard gain and a first down from the 9-yard line.
Already got him lined back up on the line, ready to go. CJ running the show out here. It's great.
Knox Goggins running over a man at the 5-yard line. Falls forward to the 4-yard line. Again, Carroll on the stop, and he gets he's exhausted. He played running back the last possession for them. Now he's out there full-time on defense, and he's like, all right, let's just let him score. Well, I need a breather. Fake to Knox this time, and a little pass out to Jasper Lott again. He will step into the end zone. Easy pickings that time. 4-yard pitch and catch. C.J. Rogers to Jasper Lott. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
As the father of 2 tight ends and a former tight end myself, I like seeing Jasper with 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, and you got to utilize that guy. 2 4-yard touchdown catches for Mr. Lott. Logan May to snap the football. Back to Sutton Lee. Good snap, good hold. And Cayden Dodson's extra point is good. 4:52 to play before the half. Our score now, Argyle 35, Decatur 3. We're back with more Argyle Eagle football right after this.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Cycle Center of Denton and BMW Motorcycles of Denton proudly support Argyle Athletics. Cycle Center is your local family-owned and operated power sports store with the best selection of motorcycles, all-terrain vehicles, and side-by-side fun and work machines. Shop the largest parts and accessories showroom in North Texas and experience a factory-trained service department that will support you with the great service to keep your machine running at its best. Cycle Center wants to thank all the Argyle football fans, coaches, and faculty that make Argyle the best school in Texas. Come see why Cycle Center of Denton is called your power sports store with more.
So we'll check in with Clark real quick.
All right.
We'll check in with Clark. Hey, Clark, where are you?
Yes.
You down there?
Yes, sir.
What changed since maybe the first or 2 drives there when Decatur seemed to have a little bit of momentum, and now it's almost like they've kind of rolled over a little bit?
Well, no, they're not. They didn't get rolled over. They got ran over.
Yeah.
They. I'm telling you what, the physicality of everybody on this field is taking its toll on Decatur right now.
Yeah, they do seem to have just kind of a different, taking up maybe one more notch as Argyle. Got a timeout.
Timeout. Decatur. Second charge timeout of the half.
Go ahead, Clark. What were you? You had a point to finish.
I'm looking. You know me. I look at the trenches all the time. In where they did have a little bit more pop at the beginning of the game, Decatur did, especially on offense, chewing up the yards. Now our defensive line is starting to take control. They're keeping a good distance from them, maintaining control, and are able to come off and hit the running back and quarterback sooner. And the same thing is happening on the other side of the line. You're seeing these guys getting up slow, hands on hips. Argyle's physical style of play is starting to take over.
Definitely dominating here in this second quarter for sure. And now we can maybe hear the drive summary. How about that?
Well, thank you, Kenny. And we thank Ty and Jennifer Holmeyer over at the Design House for bringing us this drive summary. Last drive was 9 plays, spanning 68 yards. Took a minute and 23 seconds to score 7 points. And CJ is already 8 for 12 on the night with 120 yards and 4 touchdown passes.
We've mentioned this earlier, but if you're listening and you want to watch tonight, that's something different this season. So thanks to Rapid Med Urgent Care. And you can watch it. You just go to YouTube, Argyle, and search Argyle Sports. That's the best option to try to find us. There's like 27 different options that Blake got hooked up, but that's the easiest one. So
I know.
That's the one I know. I understand YouTube. All this other stuff, I don't know.
He's a legend. He's a producing legend.
Landry Phipps gets the handoff, but Logan May in the backfield gets a tackle for loss, a loss of a yard back to the 24-yard line. Second down and 11.
Chase Bonnell got in there as well, and I've just heard from everybody that has an opportunity to play with that guy, he has one speed, and it's full out. Need those guys on the team.
Second down and 11. New quarterback in for Decatur. Check that out here in just a second. This pass is complete. That is Carter Houchin, 6 foot, 220-pound junior, is in at quarterback, number 19. This pass is complete for about 5 yards to the 29-yard line. Be a third down and about 6 now for Decatur.
Safety came up on that, was good to make the stop. Good scout.
Yeah, Houchin's all over the place. He didn't play full time, but he can play anywhere. Here he makes the pass. This is going to be almost intercepted. Was intended that time for Thomas Rainey, but a little too tall for Jet Copeland, the Argyle corner over there that tried to jump up and make that play. ball falls incomplete. It's 4th down.
Jet's also the backup quarterback. He's a lot used to throwing those sometimes.
Right, yeah. He didn't want to catch. He wants to throw them. But he wanted to catch that one for sure and get interception number 1 on the season.
Maybe just having a little compassion for a fellow quarterback. Nah.
So 4th down, and Decatur will punt once again. Zach Stewart back at the 30-yard line with 4:14 to play here in this second quarter. They're going to keep it away from Stewart. It's going to bounce at the 42. A bit of a Decatur bounce. And it'll roll out of bounds at the 39-yard line, a 32-yard punt for Thomas Rainey for the Decatur Eagles. 4:07 to play here in the second quarter with Argyle leading 35-3. And coming up on the Rapid Med Urgent Care halftime show, we'll just recap some stats and sounds from the first half. What else are we doing at halftime, huh? Oh, yeah, C.J. Rogers. A little chit-chat with C.J. Rogers and Blake Jones. That'll be it. I'm going to let you know that anytime Blake interviews, it's good times. I promise you. If you've never listened to the Argyle Eagles Nest podcast or whatever, here's Rogers. He's going to take off running after what seemed to be a busted play, and he's going to end up getting some positive yards to the 45-yard line, a 6-yard gain after that ball just kind of popped up in the air.
He was like Cool Hand Luke back there. That ball sat there and spun right in front of his face, and it was as if he slowed everything down and says, hey, I have options here. And his line did a great job of keeping him safe while all that was happening.
Be 2nd down and 4.
Of you.
Handoff, fake handoff here to Knox. And then he's going to throw deep over the middle, looking for Wayne Prince, and he's got him. 25-yard line, big number 28. Hang on to that football, Wayne. All the way down to the 20-yard line. 35-yard gain before he's brought down by Bryce Shetter.
You cannot coach height. And when you are 6'7", just put it in the vicinity and let the big boy go get it.
That's exactly what they did there. And Argyle 1st down at the Decatur 20-yard line, already leading 35-3 and knocking on the door once again. Just inside the Chick-fil-A on 407 red zone. Fake here to Knox Scoggins. And the pass is complete between 3 defenders. An Argyle touchdown. Hayden Stewart makes the catch. 20-yard touchdown pass. C.J. Rogers, Hayden Stewart, 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
You are seeing a coming out party for C.J. Rogers. He put that pass right where it had to be, right between 2 defenders, and threaded the needle. That is impressive stuff. You could tell he's been working his tail off whenever during the COVID shutdown and during the summer, he was out there working with his receivers and his tight ends all summer long.
I want to finish my compliment. I have to. Blake is awesome at interviews. That's what I'm saying. You're guaranteed to laugh. Let's put it that way. Cayden Dodson's extra point is good as well. 2:58 to play before that half. It's now Argyle 42, Decatur 3. You're listening to Argyle Eagle football on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson, broker of DFW Legacy Real Estate Group, believes in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle or a first-time buyer, Lori is dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. If you want the best, call Lori Jacobson, D Magazine's best real estate agent in 2019 and 2020. Lori wants to encourage all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy on and off the field. Go Eagles!
Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation.
So Lisa Hemby over at Closets by Design brings us this drive summary. Spanned 3 plays for 61 yards. Took 1 minute and 9 seconds off the clock for 7 points. right now, CJ has 10 for 14 with 175 yards, 16 rushing, 5 touchdowns, and scored on all but 1 possession.
Escobar back into quarterback. He keeps it himself, and Logan May makes the stop in the backfield once again. Another tackle for loss for Argyle, number 27. 2nd down and 12 after that loss of 2.
Go back to that last drive, and what we're seeing right now is a well spread out offense. That was Hayden Stewart was the 4th receiver to catch a touchdown on the night.
Escobar run the option this time. Pitch left to Cameron Ferguson. It's a little behind him, and just as he catches that football, he gets popped over there by Ethan Gonzalez. Will Ramsey also in to make the stop. A huge loss this time, a loss of about 6. It's going to be 3rd down and about 18 this time for Decatur.
Our guys are getting back there fast enough. I think pretty soon they're going to be able to catch that pitch and take it in for 6.
Sophomore Dax Rainey has checked in on the defensive line for Argyle. Jacob Rodriguez. Reese Mccue back in there as well for Argyle. 3rd down and 18. Escobar rolling to his right, he's looking. Logan May puts the pressure on him, just throws it up for grabs, and the pass is knocked away. I think it would have been out of bounds anyway, but a nice job. Little pass break up there for 13, Caleb Murdoch, who had a big interception earlier in this game, and it's 4th down again. Makes Decatur now 0 for 9, by the way, on third down. That's not going to get you very far.
No.
0 for 9 on 3rd down. Now that first drive, they did convert a couple of 4th downs. But 0 for 9 on 3rd down.
And they had a little help with our pass interference calls. We kind of bailed them out a couple of times, but since then we've been very clean.
There's another line drive punt. Going to hit at the 45, and Zach Stewart just gets out of the way of that one. 42-yard punt all the way to the 41-yard line, so that's where Argyle will set up shop 1st and 10. And I got to give, these guys have been talking forever. So I got to give a shout out to 3 cool cats and kittens. Yes, just like Carol Baskin. Jimmy Stapleton, Steve Austin, Stone Cold, and Spencer Jeffries, all tuning in, asking me questions. Like I'm not busy or anything.
Shout out to Kelly Massey because he said we look and sound great.
But they're not seeing us. Actually, those 3 guys just said that they wanted a Kenny cam, and I can't help them there. We're not going to have a Kenny cam. We don't have enough cameras. Some people want to watch the game. Others want a Kenny cam. Braden Baker picks up 4 here on 1st down, maybe 5. Be 2nd down and 5.
I just want to see you in the makeup trailer, Kenny.
Snaps a little high here to Rogers, but he will bring it down and hand it to Baker, but he is going to be hitting the backfield this time. Nice play finding off the block there by Jacoby Reed. Big 230-pound junior for Decatur. It's 3rd down and 7 after that loss of a couple. Here's a pass. Quick hitter. Man, wide open out here out of the slot spot is Riley Page. And Riley will have a 1st down at the Decatur 45-yard line.
I don't know what they're doing, but Decatur only has 1 cornerback over here, and we're lining up 2 wide receivers.
They've got them covered this time, but Argyle hands it off. Braden Baker, and the little 5'8" Braden Baker is breaking tackles. 17-yard gain that time for Argyle's number 29, all the way down to the Decatur 28-yard line. Got a bunch of fresh faces in there for Argyle, even on the offensive line. We'll try to get some names for you here in a moment, but Eagles going too fast here. This time Baker will be hit in the backfield by Bryce Shetter. It's 2nd down and 10.
You got big Matt Williams there at left guard right now, and he is definitely creating some space for Braden Baker to run over.
Fake to Baker this time. Rogers going to throw toward the end zone, going over the middle, and it is incomplete. Little, just a hair overthrown out of the hands of Ward McCullum. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not too many people out there are going to be able to keep up with Ward. He's speedy. So get that timing down, and that's going to be something we can use all year long.
Jack Tucker starts at left tackle for Argyle. Sophomore Wes Tucker, Jack's younger brother. I don't want to say little because he's not much smaller. Is in there at left tackle now. Here's the pass out to Wayne Pritz. Pritz will make the catch at the 15, which is enough for a 1st down. Going to be a gain of about 15 that time to the Decatur 13-yard line. You mentioned Williams at left tackle. At center is Austin Rusk now for Argyle. Dominic Reed is out there for Argyle as well. 2 seconds left here before the half.
Yeah. I'll tell.
Argyle takes a timeout, and Dan Rode leaves his mic on as he's chit-chatting with his
Timeout. Argyle. First charge timeout of the half. Please set the game clock to 5 seconds.
It's enough for 2 plays.
Yeah, as fast as Argyle goes. I mean, without even stopping the clock, it's time for 2 plays. Hey, you know what, though? My prediction here from the 13, we only need 1 play for 6 points.
Well,
just my thought, you know. Am I being a little cocky there?
I don't know, man.
42-3. Argyle leading here as we approach halftime. I'm going to make sure to see who else I got it. Grant Chaney is checked in at tight end. Ethan Gonzalez out there, so a 2 tight end look. No, they're going to go the field goal, aren't they? I thought we were doing 2 tight end look. So Argyle has decided to attempt the field goal, so we're not going to get 6 on 1 play. We could get 3. It's going to be a 31-yard field goal attempt here for Cayden Dodson. 30 yards. They're going to moves up 1 yard there, so they're going to put the block down right at the 20-yard line from the left hash. Good snap. Hold is down, and the 30-yard field goal is no good. Wide left. Hooked that one, he did Cayden Dodson. But that will bring us to the half. About the only mistake Argyle's made here was the missed field goal there. And we'll check in with Clark McNulty down here and talk to Rogers. Ask him just what, I don't know, what kind of changed the momentum there. Let's see where Rogers is, if we can find him.
He's right there.
Oh, there, he's walking away from you, isn't he? Everybody walks away from Clark. He'll get to him here in a moment, though. Yeah. Just want to know what it's like to be back out there on the field.
Coach, it's been a long time coming to have athletics back in Texas high school sports. Looks like you got the team going pretty good this first half. What do you think you have to? What are you going to try and do? Maybe a little bit different, just get some new looks in the second half.
Oh, obviously we got a lot to work on. You know, we just had some good players make some really good plays. We have a team full of really good players, and so we're going to go inside and make lots of corrections, and make an appearance in the second half and try to get some backup players some playing time and, you know, get our starters all tuned up. We got to play ourselves into shape. It's tremendously hot today, and so, you know, we got a lot of recovery to do.
Yes, sir. At the quarterback position, of course, you lose Bo Hogaboom over the offseason, but you gained, you kind of knew what you had somewhat with C.J. Rogers. How is that? Is that coming out as you expected?
Yeah, C.J.'s a fine player. He's surrounded by some really good athletes and good wide receivers, a bunch of kids that have worked really hard all summer, and I think it shows out there today.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for your time.
All right, thanks, Clark. We appreciate it. Argyle head coach and athletic director, Todd Rogers.
Houston, Dallas, and you're listening to Argyle Eagles football and the Argyle Football Network.
Texas Radio Hall of Famer himself, Norm Hitz, is giving us a little shout out there.
Best in the biz. Cayden Dodson get this second half kicked off here. Argyle leading 42-3. Backing up all the way to the 2-yard line is James Lewis. Coming up the middle, he's going to be hit at about the 10. Break that tackle, but then he is hammered. Looks like coming up out of there is 62 Landon Newman. 5'6", 195-pound senior for Argyle to make that stop. And they'll set up shop at their own 14-yard line. And coming back out at quarterback is Preston Escobar. Cameron Ferguson is the running back for Decatur. The receivers are David Juarez, Creed Hafer, James Lewis, and Thomas Rainey up front. Hayden Philpotts the center. Jake Barrow and Colby Wilson the guards. Jack Stone and Aiden Mast are the tackles for Decatur. First down and 10, again from their own 14-yard line. And it's actually Houchin that's in at quarterback to start this second half, and he will hand it to David Juarez from his receiver position. And Juarez spins out a one tackle and it's about 4 to 5 yards there up to the 19-yard line. Again, a 5, second down and 5 defensively for Argyle. Let's see if it's all the starters out there. What we got? I think it looks like it is the starting, most of them anyway, the starting defense. Caleb Murdoch and Jet Copeland. It looks like we've got, it's not Jet Copeland, Cade Moore is starting at one of the cornerback spots. There's a pass out to, on the far side over there to number 13, Creed Hafer. And actually Rand Nash is over there at the corner spot, and he makes the stop, but it's going to be a first down for the Eagles at the for the Decatur Eagles at the 25-yard line. Up front, though, it's Darren Chapa, Chase Bunnell, and Ty Johnson. Those are your three starters. At linebacker, Davis Elsey, Grant Mirabal in the middle, and Logan May on the left side, and those also are your starters. At safety, Argyle runs the 3-3-5 look here, so the other safeties are Hunter Roberts, Zach Stewart, and Will Ramsey at the safety spots. Ty Johnson will make a stop in the backfield. I think the ball came loose, and it did. Argyle will have the football. Ty Johnson makes the hit to cause the fumble, and Zach Stewart gets on the football, and another turnover for Decatur, the third of the game, and it's Argyle football at the Decatur 25.
The Argyle defensive line knew what was coming. They were in the backfield before that ball really even touched the quarterback's hands.
So the Eagles will have first down and 10. C.J. Rogers checks back in at quarterback. Looks like Knox Scoggins will come in at the running back spot. Cole Kirkpatrick, Hayden Stewart, Cash Walker, the receivers. Jasper Lott, the tight end. Blake Spence, the center. Austin Criswell, Nick Ruby in the guards. Sheridan Wilson and Jack Tucker are the tackles. Knox Scoggins breaking tackles inside the 15 to the 10, headed for the end zone for the touchdown, but there's a flag down.
I think they're going to get a downfield hold on that one. Looks like that one's probably coming back.
Yep, probably run the receivers downfield, blocking downfield. Well, I don't know, anybody could have been blocking downfield on that play.
Right.
So they will, looks like, bring that one back.
After the first couple of series, it was clean. So
holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still second down. No, still first down.
Referee Dan Rowe is who you hear making that call, so it'll remain first down. So it'll be first down and about 6, as that was a spot foul. Ball at the Decatur 21-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jasper Lott, the tight end, is set up on the left side at the end of the line of scrimmage. It's Knox Scoggins again straight ahead, running behind Nick Rubian. He bounces it outside, trying to get to the end zone again, and he's going to be tripped up by Alfie Luna inside the 6, right at the 5-yard line. That's a first down. It'll be first and goal for Argyle after that 16-yard pickup by number 4, Knox Scoggins.
I'm telling you, that Argyle offensive line is doing their job today. You know, they are just making and pinning those defensive linemen for Decatur Eagles. They are pinning them inside and allowing us to do whatever we want to going to the outside.
First and goal from the 5. Handoff, Braden Baker trying to get his way into the end zone, and he is. Touchdown, Braden Baker. Had to fight his way in for that one as well, but a 5-yard touchdown run.
Again, another hard-fought run for Braden Baker out there. He is excited to be on this field tonight.
Braden Baker put 6 more on the board for the Eagles. We talked about the feel-good story for Braden Baker, how bad he wanted to be out there. How everybody wanted him out there, of course.
Look at his teammates are mobbing him and giving him hugs. They know how much this means to him and how much he means to them.
Extra point by Cayden Dodson is good. 10:02 to play in the third quarter. Argyle strikes once again. Our new score, Argyle 49, Decatur 3 on the Argyle Eagle Booster Club broadcast.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
Rapid Med Urgent Care provides state-of-the-art minor emergency care and primary care. We're just up the road at the corner of FM 407 and Chin Chapel Road. This fall, we'll also open a new Argyle location just next to the stadium. Checkups to cuts, broken bones, school vaccinations, sports physicals, and now our all-new telemedicine service, Rapid Med On Demand. Direct access to Rapid Med over the web. Now offering coronavirus testing results in 15 minutes. Rapid Med Urgent Care, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
James Carroll drops this one inside the 5, picks it up, looking for some sort of running room, and he's not going to find any. Was hit quickly by Aaron Funderburk. He was in there first. Charlie Krzyzak comes in to clean up the mess along with several other black jerseys. And Decatur again will have poor field position back at their own 13-yard line. But our Hudge, that's all I got right now. It's going to get better, I promise. It's going to bring us our drive summary.
Well, before I do that, who made that tackle?
I thought it was.
There we go.
Was it Ty?
That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't see Ty Hudge. My bad. I'm sorry.
That drive was
feel bad.
consistent. We'll wait till after this play, and I'll get back to that drive summary.
Houchin's going to throw it out to David Juarez on the near sideline, and a host of Eagles come over to make the stop very quickly. That's Dax Haraney, Jacob Robinson, and Grant Mirabal all combined to make that stop. 3 sophomores make that stop for Argyle there, second down and 8.
So we'll make it quick for the Argyle drive summary. Alex Payne over at Yellow Door Storage brings it this time. 3 plays for 26 yards, took 44 seconds. Braden Baker for a 6-yard touchdown. He's 11 rushes for 76 yards already.
Second down and 8, option to the left side. Oh, and a bad pitch by Houchin. It's on the ground. Cameron Ferguson over there trying to pick it up, but Argyle gets on it. Drew Adams recovers the fumble, a bad pitch by Houchin on the option as Houchin was getting hit, so let's give credit where it's due. The bad pitch was caused by great defense, and Drew Adams falls on the ball, and Argyle will have it first and goal at the Decatur 3-yard line.
You want to talk about playing like a warrior. Drew Adams is out there playing with a big cast on his left hand, broke his wrist, fractured his wrist in practice a couple weeks ago, and so he's out there just giving what he's got. Great job on that.
So Argyle knocking on the door once again, already leading 49-3 with 9:16 to play in the third quarter. Shout out to the Kubicek family listening in. Oh, Little Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, were they alone? Wow, how'd that happen? Here's a handoff. Straight up the middle and getting close to the goal line. And in, it's an Argyle touchdown. Ethan DePiro gets the handoff, or excuse me, Ethan in at quarterback. Yeah, Ethan was in at quarterback. The Peyton Shoemake running the football. Ethan DePiro at quarterback, Peyton Shoemake. The 3-yard touchdown run and 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
If you ever had the opportunity to watch Peyton run, he is a downhill runner, high knees, and just wants to absolutely make contact.
Confusing myself there. I knew Ethan DePiro didn't play running back, but just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he could. He would try. But Peyton Shoemake runs it in. Extra point by Cayden Dodson is good. 9:13 to play third quarter. Our new score is Argyle 56 and Decatur 3. And Rudge.
Fudge.
Who's bringing us our third quarter tonight?
Well, tonight's third quarter is made possible by the generous support of Joe and Tina Bartram over at CNN Mortgage, Dave and Kathy Salisbury at the Real Estate Station, of course, Bill and Laura Cheney and Cheney Materials, Brent Bowen, attorney at law, Alex Payne over at the Yellow Door Storage, Independent Bank, Connie Johnson at A-Town Apparel, Texas Center for Oral Surgery, and Tara Tarrant with the Southland Realty Group. Thank you guys so much for your generous support of the Argyle Eagle Booster Club and making all of this possible.
9:13 to play now in our third quarter. We got a long way to go. Run the ball a lot. We tried, right?
Yeah, hey, I got a drive summary for you.
Uh-oh. Bring it. I know it's difficult. It took you a little while to come up with this one.
It did.
Well, matter of fact, we better wait till after the kickoff.
Okay.
Because I know how difficult this was to come up with.
Yeah.
James Carroll calls the fair catch, but then it hits him in the chest and he drops it, so he's going to have to pick it up. No, yeah, I don't think he could advance it. He was ready to, though. He was worried. Uh-oh. So he's going to get the delay of game penalty for he can't advance that, and he thought he could. So, all right, now that we've got a little time, of course, the referee, we got to learn him. Hang on. Tell us what's happening out there.
Tell us.
Delay game on the receiving team. Number 20. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Okay. Now, how about that drive summary?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
One play.
Uh-oh.
3 yards.
Man.
Maybe 2 seconds.
Dustin Rich.
What? Oh. No. Peyton Shoemake. 3-yard touchdown run. Well, we've got touchdowns all over the box score for Argyle tonight. Different names. Jasper Lott has 2. Handoff, Cameron Ferguson. He is hit as he barely gets out of the end zone. That's how defense is going to play. They're excited. They're wanting to get a safety is what they want to do back there. Michael Madry makes the stop there. Another sophomore in there defensively for Argyle.
You want to know why Argyle is a perennial favorite in this conference? Because they get the opportunity to play so many, whether it be underclassmen or second team or whatnot. They go so deep, and so they have so much experience when it comes time.
Sophomore Riley Van Poppel is checked in at nose guard. Check with me here by Decatur, and they look over the sidelines. 8 seconds on the play clock.
Argyle showing blitz. Now they back out of it.
Another quarterback in there, and a screen pass. They were looking for trying to get Creed Hafer on that inside screen, and that pass is incomplete. New quarterback out there is Reed Terrell. And, you got to feel a little bit for Decatur. I know Coach Mike Fuller, he and I emailed back and forth, and he's a nice guy. I actually ran into him at the JV game last night. And, he was supposed to have Landon Howell, the 6'3", 190-pound senior at quarterback, and he got hurt during practice before the season. And so far he's played all 3 trying to figure it out here. The ball goes flying in the air, and Riley Van Poppel will catch it out of the air.
Looky what I found.
Turnover, and Riley is fighting his way trying to get into the end zone. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds back at about the 11-yard line, but David Juarez had a first down on a nice run. And that was, and then he just gets hit hard. That ball pops in the air, and Riley Van Poppel, RVP, grabs it out of the air, and another turnover, the 3rd fumble in this second half, which, by the way, is not even 4 minutes old yet. And
5th
Argyle has
turnover, isn't it?
Yeah, 5th total turnover.
Wow.
1st and goal right at the 10-yard line for Argyle. Ethan DePiro back in at quarterback. Peyton Shoemake at running back. It's Shoemake. Gets a block from Ethan Gonzalez, who's in at tight end. Gain of a couple. The 2nd down and goal. Matt Williams is back in at on the offensive line, as well as Wes Tucker. Austin Rusk. Nash Kruger is in on the offensive line now for Argyle. It's Shoemake running left. And he's got about 1.5 yards or so to about the 6, where it'll be 3rd down and goal. We'll call it the 7. 3rd down and goal.
And unless you're watching the Rapid Med video feed on YouTube, you would think that, maybe Decatur is just not that good. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, they're number 10 in the state. They're a great team. Argyle is just bringing it tonight. Argyle's ready to play.
And we saw a little bit of that, in their first drive or two. And then Argyle just took control. Fake to Shoemake. This time DePiro's going to throw, and he hits Ethan Gonzalez. Gonzalez bobbled it just a little bit, or he might have gotten the end zone on that one, but he's going to be dragged down at about the 3-yard line there by Corbin Smith. And it'll be 4th down and goal here from the 4-yard line. 3-yard line. Argyle checking the sidelines, trying to run some clock here as well. 6:42 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Argyle Eagles leading 56-3. The opening night of the 2020 football season. Snap back to DePiro. Where's number 30? Gives it to Peyton Shoemake. trying to reach the end zone. He's going to have about a yard or a yard and a half to about the 2, but that's where he will be stopped, and Argyle turns the football over on downs. I believe that's, and Blake, you're usually the Norm Hitzkus of these things that knows these. Maybe is that only the second time?
Yes.
Argyle hasn't scored on a possession. I know we punted. We missed a field goal. That's right at the end of the half. So that is the third time Argyle has not scored at the end of a possession. But Decatur will have the ball back at their own 2-yard line, so kind of where they were just a few minutes ago. Houchin back in at quarterback. He's going to give it. He's going to try that end around again to David Juarez. And this time he's able to hang on to the football and get a nice gain out to about the 8-yard line or so.
Carson Shaw on that hit. Nice hit.
Yeah, everybody on that Argyle team is just is lighting them up out there. 2nd down and 5. Some movement up front there. I'm not sure. Looks like maybe Riley Van Poppel moved first, and the center snapped the football, so they blew the play dead. There's a little bit of contact, it looked like. We're getting some more folks checking in here. Let's see who's coming in.
Defense, 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Aiden Pruner checks in with Ethan Gonzalez.
1st down.
On that defensive front. And Reese Mccue out there as well. 1st down after that penalty.
I think what you're going to see now, we have the speed on the defensive line here. I'm interested to see how quickly these guys get in this backfield.
Jarvis Owen has checked in at the deep safety spot for Argyle. Pass out on the far side and drug out of bounds after a pickup of about 4 is Creed Hafer. And gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6. Dragging him out of bounds over there was Aaron Funderburk, 150-pound junior. 2nd down and 5 for Decatur.
I think what you're seeing them is simplifying their offense, doing some of those passes out into the flat, those screen passes, because anything downfield they just haven't had any luck with tonight.
They just don't have, and switch, kind of turned into, I think that Escobar kid that started the game at quarterback, and Houchin's going to keep this one. He's going to have a 1st down. A nice run by Houchin out to the 26-yard line, and another Decatur 1st down. I think that Escobar is going to be a good quarterback, but it's just, he's first game of his sophomore year of high school, was expected to be the starting JV quarterback. He was supposed to play last night, and here he is out here playing against one of the best teams in the state year in and year out. And but he definitely, of the 3 that have been out there, he definitely had the better arm, the best arm of the 3.
I mean, you look forward to it, you get excited until you see Ty Johnson coming down your face.
1st and 10 for Decatur. Moving from left to right here in this 3rd quarter. Houchin will keep it again straight up the middle, and he's carrying some Argyle tacklers with him. That'll be enough for another 1st down, an 11-yard gain. Grant Cheney. Is that Grant Cheney? I didn't know Grant doesn't get much defense time. Grant was out there. Makes that stop. Jarvis Owen also coming up to help bring him down there. Another 1st down for Decatur. Clock running, 4:15 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Argyle leading 56-3.
I think what you're going to see with Argyle, they're trying to definitely get the penetration, maybe allow them to do that, and it actually opens up those holes. And with the 3 linebackers, they're playing up, so they blitz on that time to try to catch them in the backfield.
Carter Houchin keeps it again. That's the strategy now. We're just going to go straight up the middle, and he bounces this one outside and picks up about 3 yards to the 40-yard line. And the wholesale changes again at that defensive front, as the other 3 guys check in this time. Again, that's Riley Van Poppel, Jacob Robinson, Jacob Rodriguez is on the left side. 2nd down and 6 here for Decatur. Play clock is down to 3. They're going to have to hurry to get this one off. Oh, no, and there's, we got an false start. Some movement. I was going to say the play clock wasn't down yet. So
false start. Number 9, offense. 5-yard penalty.
Michael Modry, that other defensive lineman for the Eagles, the defensive end. So back them up 5 yards. So it'll be second down and 11 here for Decatur.
I think what you're seeing Decatur do right now, they were tipping their hand. I think they really wanted to come over to this right-hand side because we're playing a little soft, and they want to pick on Drew Adams with that hard arm. And he's going up against a taller player over here. We'll see if they still continue with that or not.
Houchin looking to throw the little inside screen, and nice job coming in to make the catch there. I believe that's Creed Hafer. And that's going to be a pickup of about 9. Carson Shaw makes the stop. It'll be third down. We'll call it a gain of 8. Third down at about 3.
That's one thing you'll know about Carson Shaw. He is always going to be around the ball if he can be. Guy hustles every play.
Decatur running lots of clock here. They're in no hurry. I realize this lead is pretty much insurmountable, so they're just also want to run a little bit of clock here. David Juarez goes in motion from right to left. Houchin now will keep it again on the quarterback keeper, just looking for a first down. He's got a whole lot more than that. He could go 40, 35, 30. Oh, he drops the football. He's got to get back on it, and he does get back on the football, but Jarvis Owen makes the stop. It ends up being a 31-yard gain for Houchin.
Well, you know what? Good for
Range
them.
of
They,
force.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Good for them that they had a positive play and that popped up back to them. You know what? Some of these guys need to get some play, and it's allowing our backup defensive line, backup defensive backs and whatnot to get a lot of work. So, you know what? This is actually a good thing for Argyle.
From the 25-yard line, Juarez goes in motion again. They'll give it to him this time on that end around. Oh, and he is hammered as he leaped up over one man. And that allowed Michael Madre to ring his bell a little bit there.
That's one of those hits that when he's lying in bed tonight, he'll remember.
He'll remember.
And so will the guy that got hit.
Yeah, and as a defensive lineman or any defensive player, it's one of those you just love, right, where the guy leaves his feet and he doesn't know you're there, and you're just excited. You know what's about to happen.
As they say, it's always better to be the hammer than the nail. Right. Well, he was a hammer.
Second down and 10. And we've got Clark. We might want to talk to Clark at some time. You know he's taking a nap down there? What he's doing, I don't know. Second down and 10. They're just going to throw one up for grabs here for Houchin. And Juarez comes back inside to try to make that play, but a nice defensive job by Reed Palmer to come back and knock that ball away. Clark, you got some of the backups in there now, but they're holding their own a little bit.
Giving them up at a very big clip, and they're getting, like I said, they're gaining experience that they're going to take on.
Yeah, and Robert was absolutely right about that earlier. We've talked about that in years past too, many times. That, the only negative in these type of situations, Carson Shaw is in the backfield on third down and 9, and Carson Shaw will get his first sack of the season. Big loss, and it'll be fourth down back at the 30-yard line. We've talked about that a lot, and it's very positive for all these guys, but the only negative is if you do this most of the season, which Argyle does many years, you do get to the playoffs and you're like, man, are the starters conditioned to go 4 quarters if they need to?
Well, you know what? That's one of the things I think that Coach Rogers does a great job of keeping them in check. And if you ever watch our practices, you'll find that with Argyle, the practices sometimes are much more intense than the games are themselves. They run these guys, and Coach Bachtel on the sidelines is yelling out 4, 3, 2, 1, and they better be running the next play, so they are staying conditioned.
We're done with the third quarter. Again, all Argyle. 56-3, Argyle leads Decatur. We're through 3 quarters. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Hello, neighbors, and welcome to another season of Argyle Eagles Sports. This is Jolette Ryan, owner of the Remax North Texas team located here in Argyle. And although my own Eagles have left the nest, like you, we are ready for some football. As a parent, I pray your children are healthy and safe and trust the faculty and coaches. Once again, it is our honor to serve as an all-sports sponsor for Argyle Sports, which for us is an annual labor of love. Remember, support our teachers, our teams, our first responders, and police. Come to the Remax North Texas team. We are ready to serve all of your real estate needs.
Looking to throw. He's just going to throw it up for grabs on the far side, and Reed Palmer comes in and makes a great defensive play and going to get a flag down. To me, that's one of what we used to say all the time, and you don't seem to get that as much, that if you're going for the ball, you have just as much right to the ball as the other guy. Two flags down, and they're a lot closer than I am. So
yeah, I will say that he ended up making a little bit of contact before the ball got there, and I think he was just trying to make a play on it, and guy just happened to be there. But unfortunately, they're always going to give the benefit of the doubt to the offensive guy.
Well, you hate that too. It's on 4th and 15. So it'll be a first down for Decatur. And they'll move the chains up to the 15-yard line, where they'll have first down.
Honestly, if Reed would have picked that off, I think he'd still be running.
Yeah.
He's faster than that. He's probably already scored by now.
Yeah, he may have, yeah. So 1st and 10. Carter Houchin barking out the signals for Decatur. Now they'll look over at the sidelines and get the play call. Play clock is down to 5. Cameron Ferguson lined up to his right. Houchin's going to roll to his right. He's looking, he's going to throw, and just out of the reach. Incomplete. Drew Adams on the coverage there for Argyle. Pass was intended for Thomas Rainey, the senior. He's 2nd down and 10. $11:49 to play here in the ball game tonight. Started out with a little bit of excitement. A lot of excitement on play 1 with a 74-yard touchdown run by Tito Bice, and then Decatur marched all the way down the field and ended up with a field goal. We thought we had us a little bit of a game. It's been all Eagles since then. Now a 14-play drive right now for Decatur, but nothing doing here on this little end around. Logan May, not the only starter that's still out there. And he hammers James Lewis in the backfield. That was one of those that either James Lewis didn't know he was supposed to get the ball or he didn't want the ball when he was going around there and saw Logan May just waiting on him.
Logan makes the play. Now he comes out. Hustling so hard, I think he just cramped up on his way off the sidelines.
Uh-oh. I was going to say, because he came up here and he sat down, but on the sidelines, but he looked fine out there on the field.
Yeah, he's cramping up down there.
He was celebrating. So 3rd down and 13. And I think we're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a timeout as well.
Timeout. Decatur.
11:03 to play in the ball game. 56-3. Argyle leads Decatur. We're back in just a moment.
Cycle Center of Denton and BMW Motorcycles of Denton proudly support Argyle Athletics. Cycle Center is your local family-owned and operated power sports store with the best selection of motorcycles, all-terrain vehicles, and side-by-side fun and work machines. Shop the largest parts and accessories showroom in North Texas and experience a factory-trained service department that will support you with the great service to keep your machine running at its best. Cycle Center wants to thank all the Argyle football fans, coaches, and faculty that make Argyle the best school in Texas. Come see why Cycle Center of Denton is called your power sports store with more.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Here, inside screen is complete, breaking one tackle. Going down the sideline over there is Hunter Smith, sophomore receiver for Decatur. Pickup of about 5, maybe 6. It'll be 4th down and 6 for Decatur. They start getting down that end of the field. I got to get my binoculars to be able to see who's down there. I need binoculars and reading glasses at the same time. It's really difficult.
I'm telling you, it'd be interesting to see what would happen if Argyle just actually brought the house during one of these plays.
Yeah.
Like right now, because he's got so much time in the backfield, but it didn't matter.
Breaks down Carson Shaw with another sack on 4th down back at the 15-yard line, and Argyle will take over on downs. So there was a pass interference on the other 4th down that allowed got a first down for Decatur, but this time Carter Houchin couldn't find an open receiver, and Carson Shaw made him pay for it, and Argyle gets the football.
I know we were talking about it a little bit earlier about how the reason why Argyle is so good year after year, and it's because of just how deep, how many we get to play. But the great thing you'll see on these sidelines, and Clark made a point to talk about it a little bit, is that when the ones are coming off and the twos are out there, when the twos come off, they are mentoring, they're talking, they're coaching them. Nobody's taking a play off.
High snap, but Ethan DePiro able to bring that down, but Peyton Shoemake with nowhere to go. He loses a yard back to the 14-yard line, 2nd down 11. The best first name on the team has checked in, Baylor Bowen. It's out wide left for Argyle.
I thought it was Ty.
Gannon Pels, receiver on the other side. In the slot over there now is Ashton Strittmatter, senior slot receiver. 2nd down and 11. It's Shoemake again, breaking a couple tackles in the backfield, gets through the line of scrimmage. 20, 25, nice move at the 25, outside, and he's going to be run out of bounds, out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. 27-yard run there for Peyton Shoemake, and an Argyle first down.
Wes Tucker over here on the right-hand side at right tackle did a great job of walling off his guy and opening up that right side. And then, of course,
that tight end. I don't know who that tight end is that's out there right now, but he looks like he's got a little something. 43, I think his name's something Hudgens. Ty maybe?
All I know is I just saw a pancake.
There you go. First down. I ate a pancake this morning. 1st down and 10.
There's another one.
Peyton Shoemake. Not a whole lot of running room this time. Nice spin move, but he'll just get back to the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. And you mentioned Wes Tucker moved to right tackle, so who did we put now at left tackle? It is Noah Black is at left tackle. Austin Rusk stays in there at center.
And Nash Kruger there at right guard. It's not like our offensive line gets any smaller.
No, definitely not. 2nd down and 10, ball at their own 41-yard line. Snap back to DePiro, handoff Shoemake. Coming from the right defensive end spot is Phipps to make the stop. As the starters are in there for Decatur, by the way. Landry Phipps makes that stop there. He was one of the leading tacklers on the team a year ago. 6 foot, 200-pound senior. Be 3rd down and 11 after that loss of 1.
Baylor's got some size over there on his side against that cornerback. I'd be anxious to see if Jet puts one up to him or DePiro puts one up to him.
DePiro, though, will come to this side to Gannon Pels. He'll go back to the inside of the middle of the field to try to get a first down. He's carrying about 5 Decatur defenders with him, including number 54, Max Down, the starting middle linebacker. Pickup of about 9 to leave 4th down and 2. Ball at their own 49 for Argyle. Clock running now, 7:18 to play.
Gannon's part of that receiving corps you heard Coach Rogers talk about during the shutdown and in the offseason. Worked a lot with the different trainers and whatnot. He put a lot of hard work in. You're going to see great things from him too.
4th down and 2. Quick hitter again to Gannon Pels, and he's going to make the catch. He's going to have a first down. Gain of only 5, but he only needed 2. into Decatur territory at the 46-yard line. Alfie Luna makes the stop for Decatur. Keep the clock running. Ty Hudgens is checked back in at the tight end spot. I've got to say his name a lot because it's awkward to say, you know, like you would just say Ty all the time. Ty Hudgens sounds weird for you to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it did for me.
Maybe I'd call him like Ty Walker, kind of like you and Kenny Walker.
That's right. Take a Ty Walker. DePiro handoff to Shoemake, straight up the middle. Oh, and he fumbles the football. Ran over a guy there, but ball pops loose. The first turnover of the night for Argyle. It's recovered by Bryce Shetter for Decatur, and the Decatur Eagles will take over on their own 31-yard line with 6:16 to play in the ball game, and Argyle leading 56-3.
Coaching moment for him, and you'll see the coaches come over. Coach Rogers puts his hand around him, talks to him, and then Coach Rudolph comes up to him. But you know what? He's just getting the opportunity, getting the snaps. You know, things like that are just going to happen. You're just going to learn from them and be back next play.
They check to the sideline. Reed Terrell is back in. He was in for one series, was Terrell, back in the first half, but hadn't been out there a whole lot. He's the third quarterback. 3 receivers right, 1 left for Decatur. Terrell going to throw, and quick little pass out there that is complete to Thomas Rainey. Gain of about 5 for Decatur. Be second down at 5. Got a couple other new jerseys out there, I believe. Tate Thompson is checked in at linebacker. Pass out to David Juarez. Jarvis Owen run him out of bounds. So a little help there from Cade Doggett. Looks like, let's see who else is checked in the linebacker spot there. We've got Damian Hirschhorn, 190-pound senior, is out there. And one of the linebackers, as well as Landon Newman. We've mentioned him a couple times already.
You're going to see we're playing about 5 yards off the ball. If we come up in press coverage, they won't be able to get those types of quick slant or quick out passes into the flat. But
Charlie Krzyzak coming on a corner blitz and throws right over his head. The pass is complete to David Juarez to the 49-yard line, about a 5-yard gain and another Decatur first down.
I think what we're seeing tonight too from Argyle, which you don't really ever see, is a zone defense. I think this is something new that they're looking at this year, and they're just going and sitting right in the middle of that zone, picking up about 5 to 7 yards.
Terrell's going to roll to his left this time, and out of bounds was Creed Hafer. So the pass was incomplete. Yeah, you're right, and it's funny. We're so used to Argyle winning that we forget that these non-district games really, in the grand scheme of things, in high school football, college different, but in high school these games don't mean anything.
You know what?
I mean, as far as the standings go.
Yeah, and this is a great opportunity. And now granted, it's nice being up 56-3, but this is a great opportunity to learn things and to actually implement things that you've been working on throughout 2-a-days and up until now.
David Juarez on the end around, breaks one tackle in the backfield. Pick up about 5 yards before Dax Rainey and Landon Newman combined to make the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 5. This will be 49 consecutive home victories for Argyle.
And believe me, as well as this game has been with 4.5 minutes left, being up 56-3, there's going to be a lot to discuss.
Yeah. I said that wrong. 39. It'll be 39 home victories, 49 consecutive regular season victories. Pass is complete and out of bounds at the 40-yard line, so about a 6-yard gain for a first down. So it was opening game of 2012 last time Argyle lost at home. Abilene Wiley came in and kind of did a number on us there that night. First down and 10.
Blake is trying to take credit for all the wins. He's saying he's never produced a loss at Argyle Stadium.
David Juarez with a catch, game of only about 3 here. Well, I mean, yeah, he's got a point. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Cocky. Exactly.
2nd down and 7. After that completion for Decatur, clock down to 3:30 to play here in this ball game. So we finally have some Friday night lights in Texas. And hey, might have probably had more viewers and listeners tonight than we're used to, with 5A and 6A still not playing. 2nd down and 7. Rolling to his left is Terrell. He's hit just as he releases the football. His pass, though, is incomplete. Reed Palmer on the coverage. That pass was intended for James Lewis. Be 3rd down and 7. Jacob Rodriguez was putting the pressure on Reed Terrell that time.
Now, am I the only one, and maybe I shouldn't bring this up, that finds it interesting when Coach Rogers gets in the face of an official and he's got that face shield on?
I think it makes it even more intimidating. It's kind of like a Darth Vader type deal. No gain here. Landon Newman with another stop.
I guess he should have like the tinted one to make it really intimidating.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Clock running with 2:40 to play here in the ball game, and Decatur here with a 4th down and 7. Terrell's pass is complete. Coming all the way back from his linebacker spot is once again Landon Newman. Make the stop. Called his name about 5 times here in this 4th quarter. He's all over the field. It is a Decatur 1st down at the 20-yard line. We'll just continue to run the clock.
I know we're sitting here, and we'll come up with it a little bit with the players of the game, but as we're going through the stats, I mean, it was a well spread out victory, a well spread out success for the Argyle Eagles. A lot of people got involved.
Another pass completion here for a 1st down. Thomas Rainey. Damian Hirshhorn on the stop, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 8 here for Decatur. And it's just one of those things where you just kind of want to keep them out of the end zone, you know? Minute 40 to play in the game. 3 receivers right, 1 left. If you're an Argyle fan, of course, if you're a Decatur fan, you got different thoughts, right?
Right.
Pass complete to Creed Hafer. And again, Damian Hirshhorn on the stop. He loses his hat. He'll have to come out. Reed Palmer also there on the stop. Tate Thompson will check back in for Hirshhorn. And a gain of only about 2 or 3 on that one. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Snap back. Terrell rolling to his right, and the pass is incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and goal, and I don't think we've heard who's bringing us the 4th quarter, have we?
Well, tonight's broadcast here in the 4th quarter is made possible by the generous support of Ty and Jennifer Holmeyer of a Design House, Jeff Bassinger over at Argyle Storage, Cycle Center of Denton, Matt Arthur with Country Lakes Family Dental, Jerry Whittle Boats, Kenny Arthur, the great Kenny Arthur over at Chick-fil-A on Justin Road, Dr. Rex Road at Argyle Family Chiropractic.
Inside screen here to Hafer is incomplete, almost intercepted by Reed Palmer.
We have
4th and goal.
Sorry, Kenny. We have Trophy Club Orthodontics, and the sponsor for our post-game show, Jolette Ryan Shavy of Remax North Texas team. The Argyle Eagle Booster Club thanks these cool sponsors for all of their support. Thanks so much, guys.
They are cool, there's no doubt.
Yes.
Especially that Kenny Arthur guy. 4th down and goal, and Decatur is going to call a timeout with 1 minute to play in the game. Now we could do sponsors again. Yeah, you run those down one more time. We got a timeout.
So tonight's broadcast is made possible by
1 minute left to play in this game. Argyle leading 56-3. Decatur calls a timeout here on 4th and goal. Let's pause for station identification. This is where you listen to Argyle Eagle football.
Hey, it's Michelle Rodriguez from New Country 96.3 KSCS, and you're listening to the Argyle Eagles on the Argyle Broadcasting Network.
Oh, Kenny's flustered. I think
I like some Imrod.
Mishrod. Yeah.
4th down and goal here. Yeah, Ty Johnson played a good game defensively tonight. Logan May was all over the field. We called his name quite a bit tonight.
Right.
Reed Terrell on 4th and goal is rolling out to his right, and the pass is complete for the Decatur touchdown. James Lewis makes the catch in the end zone. 5-yard touchdown pass from Reed Terrell to James Lewis for Decatur's first touchdown of the night with 54 seconds to play in the ballgame.
You know, it's a great learning opportunity for our defense, and these guys that don't come in here as much and don't start, they're having the opportunity to get out there. And you know what? A little pressure on them. There's always a great opportunity to learn when something like that happens.
Rainier Reyes to tack on the extra point. Low line drive, misses. And the extra point is no good. Our new score with 54 seconds to play in the game, Argyle 56, Decatur 9. We're back in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting. Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson, broker of DFW Legacy Real Estate Group, believes in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle or a first-time buyer, Lori is dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. If you want the best, call Lori Jacobson, D Magazine's best real estate agent in 2019 and 2020. Lori wants to encourage all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy on and off the field. Go Eagles!
Games like this, there's about 48 players that we could choose. Short kick is caught, fair caught by Jacob Robinson at the 33-yard line. So that's where Argyle will have it. So we're all sitting here battling and fighting. I mean, we're all bruised and bleeding now after trying to fight over who's going to be the player of the game. Hudgens naturally wants to tie, you know. What is that about? Clark says his son Carter should be the player. He's not. He graduated last year. I don't know what to do with these guys.
And your daughter's a cheerleader. I don't see her out there in
She's a JV cheerleader.
Yeah, but you're arguing about her.
First down and 10. I think Blake was right. Blake should be the player of the game. He got the video going, and here's the handoff up the middle. It is Peyton Shoemaker again. We got another different quarterback out there this time, I believe. The other quarterback is Drew Snakenberg, 5'10", 175-pound senior. 9-yard gain. And thanks to the students for running those cameras, the Talon at Argyle High School, and Jaime Ramirez technically directing the video portion tonight, the Rapid Med Urgent Care video portion. Second down and a yard. Snakenberg's going to hand it to Peyton Shoemaker again, and he's going to bounce off some tacklers. He's going to get across midfield. He's going to be all the way down to the 32-yard line before he is drugged down, but that will run out the clock here on week 1 of Argyle Eagle football. And the red and black Eagles all over the blue and white Eagles tonight. Our final score from Eagle Stadium, Argyle 56, Decatur 9 here in week 1 of the 2020 season. We're going to take us a quick timeout. We'll come right back with the RE/MAX North Texas team post-game show. We'll have those players of the game, give you a few stats, talk a little bit about what's coming up next week. All that and more on the RE/MAX North Texas team post-game show here in just a moment. 56-9, Argyle over Decatur. Back with that post-game show in just a moment on AEBC Broadcasting.